Life will test you. Setbacks, disappointments, moments where it feels like everything's against you. That's a guarantee. But here's the real question. How do you respond? Do you let life break you, or do you use those challenges to grow stronger, wiser, more resilient? Mentally strong people don't crumble under pressure. They build a mindset that allows them to face anything with clarity, confidence, and inner peace. Let's talk about how you can be one of them. The ancient Stoics knew this secret. Marcus Aurelius, the most powerful man of his time, wrote to himself daily. He reminded himself that life is unpredictable. Hardships are inevitable, but his response was always in his control. True strength doesn't come from avoiding difficulties. It comes from training your mind to rise above them. Today, we're diving into 6 habits that separate the mentally strong from the rest. These aren't theories. These are battle-tested principles you can start applying today to build an unshakable mindset. Stay with me until the end. Every point matters. Don't skip, because this could change everything for you. And if you're enjoying this, do me a quick favor. Hit that subscribe button. It only takes a second, but it makes a huge difference. Now let's dive in. 1. Embrace change in the unknown. Nothing in life stays the same. Seasons change, people come and go, and the world keeps moving whether we're ready for it or not. Yet, so many resist change as if clinging to the past. We'll somehow stop the inevitable. But let me ask you this. Has holding on ever made life easier or just made transitions more painful? We fear change because it takes us out of our comfort zone, shakes up our routines, and makes us question where we're headed. But here's the truth. Change isn't the enemy. For real, danger is resisting it. Fighting against reality only creates more suffering. The Stoics didn't waste energy wishing things were different. They trained themselves to adapt. They saw every shift in life as an opportunity, not a threat. Marcus Aurelius famously said, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." The obstacles we fear, they're often the path forward. Mentally strong people lean into discomfort. They don't wait for perfect conditions. They adapt. They adjust their sails to the winds of change instead of fighting the current. And by doing so, they stay steady no matter how stormy life gets. 2. Take control of your emotions. Don't let them control you. Emotions can be powerful, but when left unchecked, they can control our actions and decisions. Ever reacted angrily to something only to regret it later? Or been paralyzed by fear when an opportunity presented itself? Mentally strong people don't let their emotions control them. They control their emotions. And that's not about becoming emotionless. It's about mastering your reactions. The Stoics understood that emotions aren't the problem. It's our response to them that defines us. Marcus Aurelius put it perfectly. You have power over your mind, not outside events. In the heat of the moment, we often react impulsively. But what if instead we paused, took a deep breath, and asked, "Is this worth my energy? Will this matter tomorrow?" This pause, this moment of awareness makes all the difference. The Stoics didn't suppress their emotions. They navigated them like a sailor adjusting their sails to the wind mentally. Strong people acknowledge their emotions but refuse to let them steer the ship. 3. Set boundaries to protect your time and energy. Your time and energy are precious, yet we often give them away without thinking twice. Work, family, friends, social media. Everyone is pulling at you, and before you know it, you're drained. Mentally strong people know this. You must protect your time like it's your life, because in many ways it is. The Stoics understood this deeply. Seneca warned against squandering our most precious asset, time. Think about it. If someone tried to steal your money, you'd resist. But when people steal your time, You often give it away freely out of guilt, habit, or fear of disappointing others. The truth is, saying yes to everyone means saying no to yourself. Mentally strong people set clear boundaries to ensure they can focus on what truly matters. Not only does this protect your peace, but it also builds self-respect. Saying no isn't selfish, it's necessary. 4. Take responsibility for your actions. Mentally strong people never blame others or external circumstances for their problems. They take full responsibility for their actions and choices. When something goes wrong, they don't point fingers. They ask, "What can I do differently?" This mindset is crucial. You can't control everything, but you can control your response, and that's where your power lies. 5. Practice self-compassion, not self-criticism. It's easy to be hard on yourself when things don't go as planned, but mentally strong people practice self-compassion, not self-criticism. They understand that mistakes are part of the learning process. Instead of beating themselves up, they ask, "What can I learn from this?" Self-compassion builds resilience and keeps you moving forward even when you stumble. 6. Never stop learning and evolving. There's no finish line when it comes to growth. The moment you think you know everything, that's when you start to decline. Life is always moving, and if you refuse to evolve with it, you'll be left behind. The Stoics embodied this mindset. Marcus Aurelius, despite being the most powerful man in the world, never saw himself as above learning. Every day he read, wrote, and reflected, reminding himself of his own limitations. Growth doesn't stop when you reach a certain level. It's a lifelong process. Final thoughts. Life isn't about avoiding hardship. It's about becoming strong enough to face anything that comes your way. The habits we've discussed today aren't just theories. They're tools. Tools to help you navigate challenges, master your emotions, and build a mindset that nothing can break. But knowledge alone isn't enough. You have to apply it every single day. So, as you move forward, ask yourself, am I embracing change or resisting it? Am I in control of my emotions or letting them control me? Am I protecting my time, taking responsibility, practicing self-compassion, and never stopping my growth? This daily practice is what separates those who live with strength from those who crumble under life's weight. Thanks for being here. Thank you for choosing to grow. Stay strong,